Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zusammen. Weiter Part Fake Grand Order. Ich bin es am Simmerfix. Beim letzten Mal sind wir hier aufgebrochen nach Camelot an der Seite hier von Tamlin Gawain. Ich lerne es langsam. Und es ist zumindest so, dass wir hier vom Moss angegriffen worden sind. Ist natürlich ein bisschen angespanntes Verhältnis zwischen uns, klar. Nach der Sache hier mit Tristan, die irgendwie keiner erwähnt. Selbst im Flashback wurde es nicht erwähnt, liebe Leute. Poor Tristan. Wurde vergessen. Auf jeden Fall wurden wir vom Moss angegriffen und Tamlin Lancelot ist ebenfalls gekommen und hat hier erstmal richtig aufgeräumt. She's like a fighter plane in fairy form. All Moss have been destroyed. Brilliant work, Lady Lancelot. So, this is what they mean when they call you the undefeated dragon fairy. The most beautiful Tamlin in all of Britain. Oh, es tut mir so leid, Gawain Soldier. Du wirst gleich abgeschlachtet. I still can't believe you took out so many of those large moss so easily. There, I eliminated the moss, just like the High Queen told me to. I'll let you handle the escort from here, Gawain. And she flies off as quickly as you arrived. Huh. As if you were even capable of handling an escort mission. Now just stand there, you fools. Start picking the record card. If this is the best lot, you can, on the first day of this mission, I shudder on to think how you'll fare the days ahead. And you can forget about resting in Oxford. I want to report from each and every one of you, later on, how the situation could have been prevented. Yes, my lady. My deepest apologies, Lady Gawain. Pathetic. I would have thought all of you together would be able to defeat at least one or two of the large moors. I suppose this just goes to show how overly reliant you've become on us Tamlin. It seems I need to start eradicating the fairy soldiers like I'm doing with the humans. Wollen wir wissen, was das heißt? I apologize. I appreciate your help, Sorry again. I never did ask your name, did I? I was not authorized to do so. But now that you have aided us in the dangerous predicament, that is no excuse. I'm Gawain. What is your name, foreign mage? I'm Maxi. Und ich liebe dich! Aber wieso hast du mich? Well met, Maxi. I appreciate obvious hostility towards me. You've got spirit. I like that. Since we'll be enemies later. Alright, let's get this escape mission back on the track. Oh, and I'd advise you not to watch what you say in the carriage. I could easily overhear you, depending on which way the wind is blowing. Wenn wir darüber reden, hier eventuell morgen zu stürzen, glaubst du, das stört sie? Man, I thought we were going to put up in a nice inn at Oxford. I can't believe we're camping out again. Alright. If we can't have a nice accommodation, at least we can still have nice food. I'm sorry, we don't have enough to share with the royal guards. Better say we have the cakes the count gave us now. Oh, it looked like mine's called a cheesecake. What's your called, Artoria? Mine says Swiss roll. Oh wow, it's shaped like a log. This should make it much easier to eat. Also, der hat schon richtig gemacht, Leute. Es ist also mein nächster Plan. In den Lost Belt reisen und Profit rausziehen. That's the fruitful of the count. Your proper human history are also considerate. Not sure I'd agree, but yeah, why not? Sweet yam yoken. How the hell did he manage to make this here? Some tea will go real nice with this. I think I got on have to run and fetch some water. What was that called again? Chiffon cake? So this is what happened. Yes, it's self-taste like. I had no idea. There are so many kinds of sweets these days. Ah yes, it seems even Fairy Britain has been developing a bunch of cake recipes. Back in Salisbury, I heard about what was restaurant chain in the south, and Edinburgh's gourmet desserts in the north. But it sounds like cheesecake, the kind that never caught on. I wonder why. Really? But it's so yummy. It does make me a little thirsty though. It's because a big shot up north upset the spices cheesecake. She always says cheese has no place in desserts and that it has to be a chocolate or nothing. Though of course, for fairies from the south, like me, chocolate is such a luxury, I don't even know what it tastes like. It costs so many more pounds that the low-level fairies can basically never afford it. What was it, Maxie? I'm gonna go make a little peace offering. Do you have a custom of eating sweets after a meal here? I don't usually care for sweets. If I'm going to eat something cooked, I'd rather have meat. So no, I won't accept that. But I can see you have something to discuss. Go on then, have a seat. You want to talk with me about Lancelot, right? Very well then. Ask me anything you wish to. Actually, I wanted to ask about you. I see. You're trying to figure out my true name. Pointless, but I can at least respect your willingness to try anything you can. Come to think of it, I still haven't properly thanked you for your help earlier today. However, come, sit if you wish to talk. I can indulge you for a short while. I manifested in Britain 400 years ago. I was meant to be the next generation, the successor of an upper-class Fang-Clan Fairy in Norwich. Ah, genau, wir wissen natürlich, dass sie hier vom Bogart redet. I expect that I didn't look anything like my predecessors. Even though I'm a Fang-Clan Fairy, I was born resembling a Wing-Clan one. No, if anything, I look like a human. Some suspect I might be a changeling. Others said I was a curse from the battle against the Moors that took place 600 years ago. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know the truth. And I don't care either. I earned the honor of becoming a Tamlin where I ended up at the Caterpillar War. Up until that point, the Little Tamlin had been sealed away for 1800 years of the High Queen's reign. In case you don't know, the Tamlin Little title originally belonged to the retainers of Aesic, who was said to be Britain's savior in the Fey era. The first Tamlin was called, I'm sorry, actually I can't remember their names. At any rate, they met their end in Orkney. After that, the Queen forbade the naming of more Tamlin. But she decided to revoke her own seal to exterminate the endless spawning caterpillars. Thus I was gifted the name Sir Gawain, which is said to be a name of the Knight of the Round Table of a foreign land, and gained the means to strengthen my horn. My Galantine, I believe you call it the noble phantasm. Well, I'm confident it is every bit of equal to Sir Gawain's original. I'm just as confident that I can't hold a candle to the real Sir Gawain, the Knight of the Round Table from proper human history. Huh? I didn't think she would have so much respect for the Knights of the Round Table. But never mind that. I shouldn't be talking about the Round Table. I'm told it's creepy when I do so, for some reason. Let's see. What else can we talk about? I know. Let's talk about the war against the Moors. This war took place a millennium ago, along with one of the great calamities during the 1000th year of the era of the High Queen. It was a time when the Moors had a king and an army, and waged war against the High Queen and 5 of the 6 clans. Apparently, this king was something of an odd duck. He never attacked fairies or killed humans. All he cared for was fire and lightning. he would gleefully destroy anything, and then only for the joy of watching it burn. He reduced cities and forests to cinders, razed the ground before him, and summoned rain clouds just to hear the thunder. Some fairies called the Storm King. At least until the High Queens forbade anyone from speaking that name. Das ist gerade nebenbei. Aber im aktuellen Ordeal Call, da hieß es, Storm Queen, glaube ich, ist es, aber King of the Storm oder so. Nur so nebenbei. Ganz interessant eigentlich. The war against the Moors King lasted for decades until finally the Fang Clan brought it to an end. What was the Fairy who had recently succeeded and previous head of the Fang Clan at this time was the one who dealt the final blow. And so the Great Calamity, the King of the Moors, who faced it on magic energy, was defeated before the Fang Clan. However, it's said that with his dying breath, the king cast a curse upon the Fang Clan. A curse? The fairy-eating black dogs. It was only after the King of the Moors vanished that the black dogs began to roam Fairy Britain. However, they also eat moors, so they are not just harmful. There are even more squads who train black dogs and use them in Moors hunts. Mine is one of them. In fact, have you ever heard of the epithet the Black Dog Duchess? It refers to me. Even now that I've become a Tamlin, I'm still called a black dog. I don't blame them. Now, after all, I eat everything, including fairies and humans. Huh? Fairies? Humans? Uh-oh. Oh, now you're scared of me? So I had no idea you were trying to get information out of a woman feared through Fairy Britain as a monster? Well, worry not. I would never eat you. I could only consume the strong. Hey! I'm usually for a fairy. What I eat makes me stronger. In fact, I can inherit any unusual powers of ability. The fairies I ate might possess fruit with limits on capacity and compatibility. That's right now. I'm still full on full water, the Great Earth Clan Fairy. It needs a sacrament for the Caterpillar War. It was crucial. But he had holed up his fortress in Cornwall and refused to come out. So I challenged him to a duel, defeated him, and devoured him. Alright, I think that's enough time spent relaxing after dinner. Go back to your camp now. I thought you'd be more that strong and silent type, but I'm glad I was wrong. I'm used to talking with humans. In fact, my current husband is human. Really? Was? Bevor sie ihn frisst, oder? Well, I say he's my husband, but he's neither a romantic partner nor a future meal. He's just a guest I'm putting up in my mansion while he recuperates. Still, you do remind me of him, in both your lack of fear and your innocent curiosity. Alright, back to your camp now. My soldiers and I will take turns keeping watch. Don't stay up too late. We'll be setting out early tomorrow morning. Soll jetzt mehr Angst haben oder weniger Angst vor ihr haben? Forgive us, forgive us. No more prayers. Close your eyes. There's not much fun time left. The veil has fallen. Extinguish the light. Today is the ending. Farewell. This day too will end forever. Forgive us, forgive us, forgive us our sins. It's too late to do anything now, but make sure everything is cleaned up. That song again. Das war das, was wir in dem ersten Dorf hier in Cornwall gehört haben, bevor sich hier unsere, in Anführungsstrichen, Freunde hier gegen uns gewandt haben und uns hier grausig ermorden wollten. Irgendwie mag ich diese Welt nicht, liebe Leute. So, am großen Loch vorbei, dann Richtung Camelot. Was ist das eigentlich? Wir halten eine Kiste. Gute Frage, liebe Leute. Normalerweise ist eine Kiste immer ein cooles Special-Item. Schauen wir mal, liebe Leute. Ich hoffe auf, keine Ahnung, Free Barges. 2 days after leaving Norwich, day 30 in Fairy Britain. Und das ist es, Camelot. So, that's Fairy Britain's Camelot. I've never seen it from the other side of the pit before. It's definitely impressive, isn't it? So the part we are seeing from Oxford must have only been the back of the castle. Though it looked more like a wall than a castle, but now it looks more properly royal. It's got one urban area around the main gate and another one inside the ramparts. I'm guessing that's separated the general populace from the upper crust. Don't let the gate fool you. On the side facing the pit is actually the castle front. Really? So the big fancy gate is actually the back gate? Oh no, that's the main gate. Sorry for confusing you, Gareth. There's no way into the castle from the pit. You've gotta go through the gate to get inside. What about fairies who can fly? Couldn't they just zip inside? Nah, it ain't that simple. There's a magecraft barrier around the front of the castle, the side facing the pit. If you ever fall in there yourself, you see there's a ton of gun pods all along Camelot walls. And you don't usually put cannons behind a castle, right? So we can be pretty sure the side facing the pit's the front. So if Morgan's not worried about an attack from the main gate, then... Maxi. Gawain's glaring at something up north. Whatever it is, she's obviously upset about us. Kann ja nur Tristan sein. You're friends now, right? Go on, ask her what this is. Okay, she's really being insistent about us. Oh, you meine Wahrheit, wir sind Freunde! Oder auch nicht. What is it, Maxi? You're suddenly having second thoughts about entering Camelot? It's not that. You're wondering about what's got me so upset. Can't you see it for yourself? That's Nokkariba's army up north. Huh? Nokkariba? Where? I don't see any more. Alright. You're too short, aren't you? What a shame. Well, no matter. It's none of your concern anyway. Are you kidding? Of course it is! Come on, Maxi. Let me stand on your shoulders. Ribbit isn't here now, so you have to do it. Well, there, hang on. Before you go all out of trouble, how about using one of my handy-dandy gadgets first? Here, a spyglass. This'll let you see at least as far as Gawain can. Now take a look at those plates up at the north, and you see some really intense glares pointed this way. Hä? Die stehen wirklich mit, also in Sichtweite vom Schloss? Oh wow, I can super far with this. Thanks, Da Vinci. Try turning the dial on the side. It's set to 5 kilometers right now. But if you crank it up to the 4th notch, you can see it to 20 kilometers. There, see them? There's a ton of fairy gathered in those planes. Ich sehe gar nichts, aber ich bin auch blind. That said, that must be the northern army of the other queen we've been hearing so much about, Nokkariba of the King clan. That's her army? It's not just Fang and Earth clan fairies. There are also lots of soldiers with masks. Are those giants? There are giants there. That's right, Nokkariba rule bestows power and wealth upon any who swear fealty to her. It's the opposite of Gloucester and Murian. However, that effect only works when Nokkariba herself is nearby. I see. So if she wants her troop to be effective, she can't be far from them. Go on, Maxi, try looking a little farther ahead. See that huge carriage? The one that kind of looks like a small fortress? There's a fairy standing on top of it, looking down at us from there. And even though this is our first time seeing her, I think you agree that there's no mistake who this Northern Queen is. Let me see. Well, it's definitely a very Celtic bodysuit. Wow, that's Map, the Queen of Conchard. I fought in America. Map? You mean there's a fairy just like her in your world too? Wait, why is she staring at you instead of me? Did you do something to upset her, Maxie? 20 kilometers away or north. Not. I can't believe she brought her troops all the way out there. Isn't this obviously a hostile act towards the Queen Morgan? Knocknariba and her forces are still just within her territory. She claimed she's only running military exercises in preparation for the Great Calamity. 10 days ago, she was conducting those exercises 40 kilometers away. Now that Sheffield has fallen, she's close to the distance and come further down south. She must have 30,000 troops there. And that's not just a threat, it's a preparation for an all-out war. How the hell does she keep them all fed? Alright, first don't need to eat. No, we don't, unlike humans. And that's one of Knocknariba's army's defining characteristic. She despises humans and won't even use them in the combat against Moors. She envisions a Britain run by and for fairies alone, with her as its sole monarch. Ist auch nicht besser. Liebe Leute, der perverse Blick von unserem Master. So von unten da. Leute, Pose, Mann! Diese verdammte Pose, das ist so schlecht, Mann. A Britain just for fairies, with her as a sole monarch. Ja, hört sich sehr nach der Map an, die wir kennen. Das muss ich natürlich auch wieder. Und da müssen alle schreiben, you rock map. Spricht irgendwie nicht für sie. That said, she won't be sending her troops any further. She has definitely no definite reason to challenge the High Queen. No much chance of success if she were to try. The Northern Fairies have been initiated a rebellion against the High Queen for several times before. Each time, they find themselves retreating north with their tails tucked firmly between their legs. This time will be no different. Alright, that's enough idle chat. Let's go. We're about to pass through the main gate. From now on, I suggest you remain sharper than ever. So, this is Camelot Castletown. It's even bigger than Salisbury and even fancier than Gloucester. You can tell only upper class fairies live here. The money in the air is like nowhere else in Britain. And the castle keep over there must be where they keep the existing taxes, the magic energy they extract from every fairy in Britain through command spells. I've heard stories about it, but this is way beyond what I was expecting. No wonder they're not worried about Knocknariba's army out there. It has to be way beneath their notice. Trying to take Morgan on now, someone would have to be crazy to do it. I guess Bogart must have been never set foot here before. If he had, he'd never have fought her to rebel. Then again, maybe he knew what he was up against and decided to press on anyway. I thought I saw some writing on the gate when we went through it. Did anyone else see that? I happened to catch what it said. I did. It said, only those free of sin may pass in Old English. But I also noticed it had to be painted over with red like someone didn't agree. Wie der Spruch von Nimue, der Merlin eingesperrt hat. This is a farce. We go by carriage. The Royal Castle just lie ahead. Only the Child of Prophecy and the Fallen Mage have been granted audience with the High Queen. The rest of you will stay here, where you will be treated as the attendants of our honored guests. Oh, meaning what exactly? You see the Royal Hotel across the way? We have arranged you to Rick's while you wait. I will make arrangements for you all to reconvene once the meeting is concluded. However, your name is Da Vinci, yes? You seem like an intelligent servant. As a human, the Fallen Mage will surely need an advisor. You may accompany him in that role. Oh, good. I was planning on tagging along regardless, but this makes things much easier. We may be on opposing sides, but I appreciate your consideration, Tamlin Gawain. Okay, Gareth Murmaza, Habertot, you hear the lady. You guys will have to stay here wait for us. Don't worry, you've seen how well ordered the Queen's army is over these last 2 days. Monks obviously even more sticker for rules than we thought. The three of us won't be in any danger, even if we face alone. We'll be safe for at least as long as we're in Camelot, regardless of how the meeting goes. I'm not surprised. I did break into the castle my first time here. I didn't expect them to invite in. Anyway, good luck there, Artoria. Don't get so carried away. You end up saying something you regret, alright? You too, Maxie. Watch your partner's back, understand? I can't say I'm not worried, but strangely, I do agree that it feels like you'll be safe. Okay, we'll be waiting for here. Be careful, Artoria, and good luck. Fine, this arrangement too. I'm not interested in Morgan anyway. I'm just here to keep an eye on things until Maxie and Mesh are reunited. Okay, let's do this thing. Das wird ein auf jeden Fall sehr interessantes Treffen. Was hat Morgan mit uns vor und was will sie mit uns reden? Das ist hier die goldene Frage. Gut, Leute, wir machen jetzt an dieser Stelle erstmal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter hier mit Let's Play Vagrant Order. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.